Yeah, that's why I was also counting in it all.
Okay.
So you're down to 6 now, not
Okay, so then we just ate one, which takes us down to five.
no. You just ate one, which takes you down to 6. That's what I'm saying. Because you
Okay,
only ate one Slim Jim throughout the entire passage up there.
sure. I'm not arguing.
I'm happy that you punched that dwarf for me. I'm very happy. I just don't like that dwarf. I want him dead. Okay. The
Don't we
dwarf's
all?
chainmail coat is of the finest quality iron, obviously made by a master armorer. You strip it from his body and place it over your head.
Make a shield out of it.
Add
Oh,
+1 skill. There's nothing else for you to do in the chamber. You decide to investigate the new tunnel. So, yeah, you get +1 skill.
Yay.
Sort of replaces your shield, but it won't make a difference for when things happen. Let's see. Boop doop boo. Yeah, we can kind of reveal that. Alright, so what up is bad, and keep going west, that's bad. So let's go to the next room
But
west. There was a
yeah,
bug room. There was a room full of like bugs
yeah,
everywhere. And then there was a crown with a gem in it.
which may or may not be a diamond.
Alright, so there's a large panel of glass to your left hand of the wall of the tunnel. Through it, you can see a bright torch-lit room teeming with giant insects of every possible description: bees, wasps, beetles, ticks, and even mites over 6 centimeters long. The noise is threatening. In the middle of the room is a jeweled crown that lies atop a small table. What looks like a large diamond is set in the middle of the crown. You can break the glass and snatch the crown, or you can keep going west, or you can keep going, or you can go back and go north. But you don't want to go north. Yeah, cardboard LARP axe. I completely agree, and I love the how they spent time drawing the axe. Well, you know what the dwarf could have done was he took a very sharp piece of paper and drew an axe on it, or drew it on a piece of cardboard and then gave you cardboard cuts. Those are nasty.
So are we bugging out or are we bugging out?
No, it's up to you.
Well, I'm asking my fellow people.
Yeah, they're being really silent. So what is your guys' choices? Do you want to go in and try to get the crown with the diamond on, or
Yeah, we should probably get it because
yeah.
all the gems and stuff.
Sure, we need that.
all right? Let's go in and get the crown. Here's the page. Oh, let's see. You smash the glass with the hilt of your sword, making a hole big enough to climb through. Immediately, the giant insects start swarming and jumping towards you. Wasting no time, you clamber into the room, grabbing one of the lit torches to defend yourself. The fire keeps most of the insects at bay, but by the time you have snatched the crown and climbed back into the corridor, some will certainly have stung you. Roll 1 dice and add 2 to the total. This is the number of stings you have suffered, and you must reduce your stamina by 1 point for each
First
sting.
thing.
So, basically, just a 6-sided +2. That's how much damage you take.
Well, it can't kill us, so
No. It's gonna hurt if you roll 6.
Somebody that's a faster typer do it than me.
This is why I like
Plus,
to... Okay, so you take 6 points of damage. The giant insects do not chase you, preferring the bright light of the room they're in. You examine the crown and you see with disgust that it is merely painted iron and the diamond is just glass. Totally worthless. You throw it in the it on the ground
The one on the ground.
and wonder which way to go next. So you can snap into another Slim Jim though. Heal some of that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess we bugged out.
You did bug out. You also got angry and smashed the crown. Like
It was the
shit.
worthless piece of. It was the worthless piece of glass from NetHack I always joked about.
Yeah, when you think about it, it really was. God damn it, NetHack. Look what you've done. Alright, this
I
is the
love the
room
game,
where...
but fuck the game.
Okay. In this room, ahead in the far distance, you hear the sound of slow footsteps coming towards you. Unsure of who or what might be approaching, you look around for a place to hide. You find a crack, in which lies in the shadows. You can either hide in the crack or stand with your sword drawn, and you chose to hide in the crack and let whoever or whatever pass.
We're drawing our sword
And stand
and waving it round.
Yeah, let's have a dick waving contest with swords.
Cautious, if we can be cautious.
Nope, only dick waving allowed here. A crippled
Okay.
man with shackled feet shuffles into sight, carrying a wooden tray laden with bread and water. He looks tired and miserable and quite unmoved by the sight of you, and tries to walk past. When you can talk to him, take the bread and water off of the tray and just shove it in your throat and like, bah, or you can offer him some food. You can offer him a Slim Jim if you want. Like, hey buddy, want a Slim Jim?
Let's offer him the Slim Jim.
He gets mad and kills us. You remember?
Yeah. Oh,
No, I remember something about this dude, so let's give
Yeah.
him the Slim Jim.
yeah. He looks like he works here, but doesn't want to.
Well, he's got shackles, so he's clearly not here by his
yeah.
by free will.
And I'm assuming bad things would happen if he ate the food on his tray, so let's give him a Slim Jim. And
Yeah.
hope he snaps into it with glorious spice.
Wow, you were
And gusto.
perceptive about the don't eat the bread and water on the tray. It's like, yeah, if you ate that, it was poison, and he'd be like, don't eat poison food and water, and then you just keep going, like, after you. Don't be an asshole. You know, he's just hired to walk around those corridors with a tray of poisoned water and bread. That's his job. It's just to see people are assholes and just like shove them aside and take the food and water and like punish them for being assholes.
So yeah, we give him the Slim Jim,
Yeah.
and
He
what
eyes
happens?
you suspiciously as you offer him a portion of your Slim Jims. But hunger overcomes his fear, and he crams the Slim Jim into his mouth. As you ask him what he's doing in the tunnels, and he explains that he's a servant of one of the trail masters of Baron Circumvent, or Baron Circumvent's appointed controllers of sections of his dungeon. He tells you he would like to escape, but no one is allowed to leave the dungeon in case the secret of its construction is revealed. You tell him that you are a contestant.
He is a wuss bag.
Yeah. Well, you saw what happened to the other guy who tried to escape. He lost a hand and was sentenced to a year in the fuck room. You tell him that you are a contestant of the Trial of Champions, that you would appreciate any help. Rubbing his chin, he turns to you and says, "One good turn deserves another. All I can tell you is that in a northern tunnel, there is a wooden chair carved in the shape of a demon bird. There is a secret panel in the arm of the chair which contains a potion in a glass vial. It's a doppelganger potion. Now I must go about my duties. Good luck. I hope we meet again outside of these infernal tunnels." The man then shuffles off and continues. And then you can keep going there. But, let's see, I believe that was just a junction. I will quickly read it up. for myself. Yes, that's a junction. You go north, and that's where the demon bird chair was. And since you already know, like, what the man told you about the chair, you just get the doppelganger potion. You don't have to use luck to try and get the potion.
Mm-hmm.
And go north again. That's where you need the Spirit Girl poem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to move some things around here. I need to be able to see. There we go. Because you placed some stuff on top of that.
Whoa!
We're actually making progress now. Yeah. Well, technically, we've made progress the second we found the sapphire. All right. Tunnel. Blah, blah, blah.
Backtracking. Even these old books had it.
Well, technically, these old books had it, but at the same time, most people would have been like, "It didn't happen. No, didn't happen. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna thumb back to where I was." I know I did. I'm not gonna lie. We all did. Anybody who says they didn't played a lot of these books are lying, or just really hated themselves and liked reading the same text over and over again. Alright, the words of the poem flash through your mind. When corridor doth meet water, do not make a quick retreat. Of course, it is here that she wants you to dive into the water. Now you must decide what to do. Do you wish to dive in the water or turn back? I think that's pretty obvious.
Dive! Dive!
No, I'm going to turn back and go the wrong way. Alright, let's see. Oh, man. We're kind of getting close here. You guys actually have a shot at winning this.
Submarine.
Alright. We are submerging ourselves into water. And I'm just going to do it like this. Boop, boop, boop. I kind of hid that a little by not putting a line there. Somewhat nervously, you take a deep breath and dive into the dark pool. The northern wall does not project very far beneath the surface of the water, and you decide to take the risk and swim under it. You soon start gasping for air and are forced to swim upwards. You try not to think that you may be trapped in an old submerged tunnel, and you are very relieved when you surface into cool air. You are on the other side of the wall, and you can see the tunnel rising out of the water and continuing north into the distance. You wade out of the water and check the contents of your wet backpack. Test your luck. So, test your luck. At this point, don't roll 11 or higher. Who wants to be the bearer of bad news?
It's Abaddon's turn.
Oh, well, Abaddon is the bearer of good news. What would have happened had you been unlucky, and let me page over because I don't remember. But you can imagine it's always bad.
Mm-hmm.
That all your food is all your Slim Jims are covered in water and are now inedible. And one of your treasures is missing. So basically it would have been like choose one item to get rid of and you have no more rations. That's if you're unlucky.
Jesus.
Yeah. Apart from 2 portions of your provisions, which were saturated and are now inedible, all your other possessions remain intact. You repack them carefully inside your backpack and set up north again. So just -2 Slim Jims. Oh, by the way, you could probably eat another Slim Jim if you wanted to.
That leaves us with 2 Slim Jims after that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then if we eat one, it's
Didn't
takes
you
us
increase
down
your
to
health after the bee stings? And like, you took the bee stings, ate a Slim Jim.
yeah, we did take care of that.
Okay, well, you can totally eat another Slim Jim if you want. You're kind of hurting.
Yeah. And we have a couple fights coming up.
Yeah, you do. All right, let's move on. Oh, and the page number is indicating the screen for me. Excellent. I just bit my tongue. Ow. There's an opening on the left-hand side of the tunnel wall. You are standing at the entrance of a large cavern, from which you hear a girl's voice crying for help. You can just make out the shape of a human figure rolling on the floor at the back of the cavern. If you wish to enter the cavern and investigate, you can totally do that. Or you can just keep going north and just not give a shit.
Well, with all these speedy drop arrows, let's make that little let's visit. Because I don't know how close we are to actually needing the shield, so
Yeah, so we're gonna go in here. Besides, at this point, because I've been merciful with your deaths, because of the fuck room, yeah, you can stick up 2 lives. I'll let you have, from this point forward, I'm not gonna allow you to fuck up more and be merciful. It's just that one fuck up tunnel. First time around, I might, if you hadn't gotten this far as you've gotten now, where you basically know what you need to win, I would have been like, yeah, you died twice. Too bad. And then you might have gone like, okay, let's try a different tunnel path in the very beginning. Something like that. But now that you kind of first time around, without getting entirely murdered, got to the end and figured out, oh, I don't have the gems. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, I have a handout for you guys.
It's like beating the game, but not beating the game because you didn't get all the Chaos Emeralds, haha.
Yeah, exactly. And then you go back to the first level to look for all the fucking Chaos Emeralds. Because... yeah, so I got a handout. Let me get to the page first. Gotta make sure if it is the handout. I'm pretty sure it is, because I know the book. Definitely is the handout. I hope you love handouts, because I got handouts.
ooh.
Do you have handouts for my handouts?
I do.
Damn, son.
Alright. Show the players!
Yeah, she definitely needs some help.
There's like some tentacle stuff going on there, except it's a snake. I know it's a
boa
snake.
constrictor.
Yeah, but it's kind of tentacly right now.
No, it's its pattern.
At least they don't. At least they were smart enough to not make it have fangs. So.
Oh
Anyway.
yeah.
As you approach the prostrate figure, you see that it is one of your rivals in the Trial of Champions. It is, in fact, the elf, and she is fighting for her life in the bone-crushing grip of an enormous boa constrictor. If you wish to help her, you can do that, or if you'd rather just leave and let her defend herself and go back in the tunnel and nonchalantly not give a fuck.
Man, she
Maybe
got
she-
herself into this shit.
I like some of these choices. Like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I could help all these people, but no. Also, there's a crippled old man. I'm gonna kick him over and take his bread and water. They give you, like, dick choices.
But it almost feels like the dick choice might be the right thing to do here, because what if she's trying to win too, and we know we're near the end of the fucking maze, so
And Thrall was trying to win too, and yet you still had an alliance with him, and elves are not evil races.
but he's dead now.
No, I'm just
How
saying,
did
as far as
and how
general
did she-
fantasy settings go, elves are not evil.
Yeah,
Well, just straight up regular elves, at least.
yeah. She's not well. Let's
So,
not
but
get
you don't
into
know
the whole
this.
Yeah,
drow.
let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not get into the drow thing.
That's what I'm saying, just straight up regular elves.
Yeah, I know why the black one's evil.
Well, technically they're not black, they're more grayish.
I know.
And then they have red glowing
No,
eyes in the dark.
the drow are like totally black. I've read all the Driz books. They're just black as
Yeah,
night.
and I'm sure there's plenty of jizz in the Driz books.
Anyways.
Drizzy.
Ah.
Jizzy Drizzy.
Those books are dumb. Oh, I hate
I'm
that
easily
character
entertained.
I hate that character so much.
Well, let's see if she has the gem that we need,
All right, so you want to help her?
or at least lose her. Let's at least.
Are you
We
all in
gotta help her,
agreement?
man.
So
Yes, help. We're helpful.
You're
Yep.
helpful.
Okay,
You're a
let's
good
help
guy.
her.
Okay, with one swipe of your trusty blade, you behead the boa constrictor. You uncoil its massive body from around the elf and try to resuscitate her. I think I said that right. Her
close
eyes
enough.
open a little, but you can
Mouth,
see there's
mouth!
no hope. She looks at you and smiles, then says in a whisper, "Thank you. I know it's too late for me, but I will tell you what I have learned. Your way out lies ahead, but you need gems to unlock the final door. One of them is a diamond." Ooh, now you know what the final gem is. "But I do not know what the others are. Alas, I have not found a diamond." How did she not see that in the behind the glass?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, maybe no. She was actually smart enough that she was able to see that was just glass.
yeah, it was just okay. Maybe like I guess elves might have keen eyes and stuff, but it's just like I didn't see a diamond on the way. Do 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 do.
Tra-la-la.
I don't know. Maybe there was like a secret passage that she found and took, and that led her over this way. It's just like,
Okay. I guess I wasn't making enough notes before.
okay.
I seem to remember us sort of finding a diamond and then getting squashed for it or something.
That was an illusion.
Oh, right.
That was an illusion.
I'm-
That,
I'm guessing the path straight ahead from here is probably where we're gonna find it.
probably yes, because there's not really many ways to go that won't be like instant you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, one of them is diamond, unless I've not found it. But I would urge you to look for one. Good luck. Her eyes close and she slumps down to the cold floor. You watch sadly as she breathes her last, knowing that she would not mind. You take two of her daggers.
Miss Elizabeth, no!
You take two of her daggers and search her leather pack. Inside, you find some unleaved bread, a mirror, and a bone charm in the shape of a monkey. If you wish to eat the bread, you could do that, or you could just take the mirror and charm, and leave.
So it's an either or?
You
Or
can
is it-
either eat the bread or just take the stuff and leave. So there's
So
two
it's-
daggers. There's a mirror.
So it's eat the bread and take the stuff,
yeah,
or
yeah,
just
you
okay.
can take the stuff.
Eat that bread!
Yeah, might as well. She had it in her
You need
It's
pack.
basically
carbo
her
load for the
rations.
final battle.
Yeah. So
You said two daggers, the
Two
mirror
daggers.
charm.
a mirror and a monkey bone charm.
Oh, mirror and monkey.
Monkey bone charm.
Monkey bone charm.
All right, bread. The bread contains secret elven healing herbs. Add +3 stamina, so you get healed +3 stamina.
Yippity.
Feeling sad yet strong, you pack away the mirror and charm and leave the cavern and head north.
Aw.
Yeah. It would have been his great love, but no.
Are we to 26 now or just 23?
23.
Well, it's just food. I would say food, get healed, magical items, and better equipment you get to add if it tells you to. That's like
Well, I
my
was just
thoughts
wondering
of
where we were at.
because
Yeah, we.
the entire time they just tell you to add things. It's like the person who wrote this kind of forgot to say, "Oh, well, add this up over the normal." And I would say magical items and trinkets. Well, it's not like you're taking them off.
Yeah. I added +3 already.
Okay.
We're set.
Okay, cool. That was all I was wondering. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna go up north, and walking along the tunnel, you notice an iron grill on the floor. If you wish to stop and lift it up, you can, or you can just keep walking.
Let's grill that grill.
All right,
Yeah, we
let's
gotta
go.
ask it some questions.
All right. Lying in a hole about a meter deep, you see a grappling hook and a leather pouch. If you wish to reach down for them, you can do that, or you can ignore them.
They're giving us chances to turn back.
You do have 2 lives.
They also gave us chances to turn back on drinking this stuff, so...
Yeah, they always
Yeah.
give you a chance to turn back. You should be more scared if they're like, okay, you got the item. You can keep going, or you can turn back. Or, you can turn back now. No, you can turn back now. Okay, I know you killed it, but you can turn back now. You know, now that you're finished exploring, you can turn back now. You don't need to look at that mirror. Like, that's like when they're telling you 5 times to turn back, that's when you gotta be scared. This is just a regular, we're giving the option to ignore them if you want. If you don't trust them.
So yeah, let's get the grappling hook. I don't see why it's useful, but...
Well, you got a rope.
Yeah, but... Yeah.
We be bonding commando now.
Yeah, awesome. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a pouch. The pouch is bound to have something interesting in it.
Drugs.
Of course.
Always drugs.
Potions.
How
I'm
you-
saying potions, I'm making air quotes.
All right. Let's see. You reach down into the hole. Suddenly your blood runs cold as you feel something warm and sticky wrapping itself around your arm. You manage to pull your arm out of the hole, but a hideous tentacled limb with unbelievably strong
Tentacle
suckers is clinging to your arm. By the time you manage to cut yourself free, your arm is trembling with pain. Test your luck.
Okay... Steam shovels...
Oh, boy.
Just,
Don't
that works.
roll a 10 or... okay, you're fine.
Oh, yeah!
You didn't fuck up.
Never. I never fuck up.
Except for that one time.
Except for all those times I fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Having had the sense not to put your sword arm into the hole, the effect of the tentacled arms are not too serious. Lose 1 skill point.
Wait, what?
Just you lose 1 skill point.
Okay. Whatever.
You got enough? You reach back into the hole and pull out the grappling iron and the pouch. Inside the pouch, you find a tiny brass bell. So you get a grappling iron and a brass bell. Pack away your new possessions and continue north.
Brass bell.
If you had enough bells, you could sing jingle bells.
Ding, ding, dong, 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 dong. Ding, ding, dong, dong.
Though, granted, I'm pretty sure most bells are made out of tin these days because it's cheaper. And then just paint them brass. Actually, yeah, brass. No, not bronze. Yeah, okay. For a moment there, I mixed bronze with brass. Let's page over to the next thing. Alright. Boop boop ba doop ba doo. Another page. A door comes into view in the left-hand wall of the tunnel. You listen carefully at the door, but you hear nothing. The door is not locked, and the handle turns easily. If you wish to open the door, you can do so, or you can keep going north. Basically, you can't hear anything at the door, and it's not locked. Door handle turns easily, meaning the door handle's not going to kill you.
Well, let's just go through the door.
Yeah, at this point it can't hurt, right? Oh man, I got a handout. Don't you guys love handouts?
No.
It's getting easier
They're
and
the
easier to
devil.
find out which handout I have to give you because you've seen most of the pictures. There we go. Is your friend enjoying his game in the background?
Oh, they're playing Magic Sword now.
Magic Sword? What's that?
Yeah, they're playing that. Remember that old
So
arcade
Capcom-
game?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I've never heard
They're
of
playing
it.
that Capcom double pack that came out for PS3 way
Oh,
back in the day.
Okay, so the door opens into a small dark room which is empty apart from a sturdy chest lying on a shelf on the far wall. The floor is thick with dust, and you can clearly see fresh footprints leading from the door to the chest and back again. You wonder whether one of your trials still, or one of your rivals still lies ahead of you on the walk, or whether the chest has recently been placed on the shelf by one of the trail masters. If you wish to enter the room and open the door, you can keep going down the tunnel.
We need a diamond, and we're getting real close to the fights.
You have you can die twice, still.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's go for it.
Let's go for it. Oh, let's go for it. Let's get fucked. Let's go.
At worst, it's a mimic.
Well, you know, I guess they could have two mimics if they wanted to. Here
Well,
they go.
well,
Have
look-
you drunk a potion in the black leather book? Yes, you have. All right, let's find the page.
I'm guessing the footsteps are somebody going up trying to open it, not being able to, and then walking
Or maybe
away.
they just went, huh. Yeah, no, I'm not opening that.
It does have an interesting clasp, though, because the hands are the clasps are clasping hands.
Yeah.
That's kind of clever.
Yeah, that is, actually. I actually need to look at it again. Yeah, no, actually, you're kind of right.
That's called a hasp and something else. I can't remember, like the little loop of metal and then the other piece of metal with the opening that goes through it. I can't remember the term for it.
Yeah, no, I actually can see that. Yeah, that's actually really smart. I really like the artist who did the art for this book. He did a really fantastic job on it.
And he did pay a lot of attention to details.
He definitely did. This is why I'm kind of like, you know, a lot of these old artists, they're really good. They know what they're doing. And it's amazing what they could do just with ink. And just straight up ink and nothing but ink. So I'm impressed how much detail and how much shading you can do with, like, doing hatching and cross-hatching. So, although you cannot see any visible trap, you have a strong feeling that the chest contains a hidden danger. The potion of trap detection is working well. You stand to one side of the chest and lift the lid with your sword, holding it at an arm's length. As the lid rises, an iron ball hanging on the cord swings back and breaks a glass capsule fixed inside the lid, instantly releasing a gas. Fortunately, you have time to jump back without inhaling the poisonous fumes. Once the gas is cleared, you walk back to the chest and look inside. There is a pendant chain lying in the bottom, but somebody has taken the stone from its setting. You feel so annoyed that you throw the chain on the floor and storm out of the room of the tunnel. So maybe there was a diamond there and somebody set up a trap.
Maybe an assassin?
Or maybe he disarmed the trap, got the gem, and then closed it again.
And that just resets it.
Yeah.
And it's got a
an
couple of
assassin.
loads.
Yeah. Maybe something that looks like a ninja.
Oh, sure.
Foreshadowing.
Yep.
Ninja!
Ninja stars.
Ninja stars.
Ninja stars and Judy chops.
Judy chops. Yeah, I got some of them there ninja stars, and then there Judy chops. I can do that. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Oh, I got another handout. Wow, this is the handout day.
Yeah.
I actually like this picture right here. It's a neat picture. Here we go. Have a picture. Yeah.
Is that goblins working on Grave Ward Nito?
The tunnel starts to widen, and ahead you see it open into a huge cavern from where you can hear the sound of many high-pitched voices. You creep up to the entrance and take a look inside. There are about 20 tiny people with long noses and ears running in circles around a large golden effigy. Will you walk up and talk to them, try to creep past them, or drink the doppelganger potion if you have one?
Well,
It's kind of obvious what you want to do
Yeah.
Let's drink that potion.
yeah, it's like it's as I've been playing a lot of FTL, and it's a it's a lot like this. It's a roguelike. And there's these blue options. There's the normal options, and then there's a blue option. And the blue option always works. It's always good. So doppelganger thing, it's a blue potion. It's a blue option.
Yeah,
Let's
it's a
go
blue.
with it.
Let's say it's a blue potion and a blue option, just for
Sure.
clarity. All right, you
I
pour
wish
the
it was a
content-
Gradius.
You pour the contents of the glass vial into your mouth and swallow the clear liquid. Although you do not feel any immediate changes, you hope that the potion will create an illusion that you are a troglodyte, just like the ones in front of you. Taking a deep breath, you step boldly into the cavern. The troglodytes continue their tribal dance, believing you to be one of them. You walk past them carefully and head north. Unfortunately, the effects of the potion are short-lived. Suddenly you hear a shriek behind you as one of the troglodytes spots you, and you are forced to run across the cavern floor. Ahead, you see an underground river running east to west through the cavern and a wooden bridge crossing over it. If you wish to run over the bridge, or you can dive into the river. So, cross the bridge or dive into the river.
And this where we dive into the river?
No. That was back. Well, we back way down 4 rooms.
Yeah, but that poem also says something about a bridge and
No, it
a
doesn't.
river. Oh, it didn't. Okay,
No.
never mind then.
You already did the poem thing.
Oh, we already actually did it too. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it specifically references it most of the time if it's something like that. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, exactly. It'll ask you.
So, what's the worst that can happen? We go across the bridge and we end up in the
right
river.
now you're being chased, and you go across the bridge. No idea what'll happen. You jump into the river. No idea what'll happen, but it's a river.
It'll probably wash us to the end of the game, so we probably should keep going along the bridge, I'd hope. But it could end.
Okay, if we jump in the river, they're gonna just wait for us and then hit us when we come back up.
Well, it's a moving river, so it's going to take
Yeah.
a bit.
You know, a river. You know,
we're gonna lose our
tends to
shit.
go from point A to point B. The river, as they say, is where did it say it? It was north, short-lived, behind trunk lines, forced. Okay, from east to west. So, let's get the draw tool. Again, river is doing like that.
Don't go down the river. That would be bad. It'll take us to one of the drainage areas and shoots to the end of the game already. I can already guess it will.
It's gonna take us to the punch. It's gonna take us to the punch dwarf button again.
Yep. Let's punch them fucking dwarves again.
No, let's just go across the bridge.
Okay, let's go
yeah,
across
yeah.
the bridge. I will
Yeah,
tell you,
yeah,
if you
bridge.
did not have the potion, none of the options would have been very pleasant or very good.
Yeah.
If you tried to attack them, you would have just straight up died. If you tried to talk to them, they would have been like, yeah, we outnumber you, and we've got, like, tons of arrows and bows, so let's play a game. You take off your shoes and walk across all the pebbles and broken glass and shit, and we'll give you a head start. And, and then we get to hunt you down. And then you would have gotten to this point anyways, only you would have lost your boots, which does make a difference. But you would have taken
And
damage.
a whole lot of health, yeah.
Because you're walking through sharp rocks and glass. Or something like that. Like, they're just assholes. So we're going across the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
You have chosen correctly. If you jumped down the bridge, you would have lost all of your rations, and you would have...
All one of them.
And there is a good chance you would have died, and since you have the wooden tube, you can grab onto the bridge and hide in the water with the wooden tube, which makes it look like a red herring that, oh, I'm getting away from them. And you wait, and you wait, and you wait.
And they just stay, and they stay, and
No,
they stay.
and then they leave, and then you go up on the bridge, and they spot you, and they start chasing you again. But you've lost all your rations. So the under the bridge with the tube is like a red herring, making you think, well, maybe I should do that every single time, because maybe if I cross the bridge straight up, I'll just die.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just tossing that out for anybody, because I know you're not. After you go through the bridge, you're like, okay, nothing happened. Okay, well, I would never jump down the water. And plus, I don't think we'll ever get to this point again, so I'm just tossing it out there. Let's see. Boo, boo, boo. Let's try this. I need to find the right page. One moment. After crossing the bridge, you run across the cavern floor. At last, you see a tunnel in the far wall, which you race down until you reach at its end a heavy wooden door. The door is locked. If you have an iron key, which you found with the sapphire, it doesn't say what you found with the sapphire, but I'm just putting that's where you found the iron key. You can do that, or if you don't have it, yeah, but you do. If you don't have it, you're just dead. Basically, if you had not crawled in that pipe, you would have died at this point no matter what.
Yeah.
Aren't you cute, Deathtrap Dungeon?
But hey, at least, like, it's not the video game where you can't really cheat. Like, even if you cheat, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, because there's a million pitfalls where you're supposed to die, you can never crawl out of. So it's like,
Yep.
it doesn't even matter. Alright. Let's reveal some more area. Do you like having area revealed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, the key turns in the lock, and the door opens into a four-way intersection of the tunnel. There is nothing to see either east or west apart from now familiar ceiling crystals giving off dim light. Suddenly you hear a voice calling you. This way. You're on the right track. It seems to be coming from somewhere directly ahead of you. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you decide to walk towards the beckoning voice.
Sigh.
Look, there's a guy who wants to talk to you, okay? Probably a buddy, a friend.
He has the diamond. Kill him.
Oh, no! No, that's not nice. And you get a handout.
It's actually the assassin without his gear on.
Yeah.
He took his stuff off to fuck with us.
Oh. Well, you could say this man is a basket case.
Oh.
I'm
crazy
bad
is he?
at puns.
Yes, you are. Moving on.
Moving on. The tunnel bends sharply to the right, and around the corner you see a little man with a long beard, cowering behind a large wicker basket. The basket is tied to a rope. The other end, which disappears into the ceiling. The man sounds very worried as he says, "Do not attack me, stranger. I pose no threat to you. I am simply here to help you. If you would be so kind as to offer me some sort of remuneration, whatever. I'm not good at words. I would gladly haul you up in the basket to the upper levels, and believe me, that is where you ought to be. If you wish to give the man something from your backpack for his services, yeah, you can do that. Or you can just go walk past him and keep going down the tunnel, which I will do like this by revealing. This is your choice. You can give him something in the backpack and go up the basket, or you can say fuck it and just keep going.
Well, if we're giving him something, they're not going to kill us when we get up there. And he's saying, hey, you want to be up there.
You could just give him a gold piece, in theory.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, I was going to say, throw him one gold piece. Yeah, at least a gold
he's
piece.
just the game's not telling you what you can give him. You can give him anything you want.
Yeah, it's just.
How does his? What does he like? Describe him again. Did he look
He's
tagged?
short.
He's a short old man with a long beard, cowering behind a wicker basket.
Okay. Huh.
Did we lose Steam Shovel?
Mm-mm. No, I'm listening intently.
Okay.
Is the medicine kicking in?
It kicked down an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. You could give him something.
Yes.
Give him a gold piece.
Okay.
Yeah, give me
gold piece.
one gold piece. That sounds okay.
After paying off the old man, you climb into the wicker basket and watch as he tilts his head back and shouts, "Pull it up, Ivy!" The rope goes taut, and the basket rises jerkily off the ground. As you are hauled higher and higher, the old man calls out to you, saying, "You'll like Ivy. She's a nice girl. We call her Poison Ivy." He starts to laugh uncontrollably, and you wonder somewhat apprehensively just to who is hauling you up. The basket goes through the ceiling, and you find yourself in a small chamber face to face with an ugly old female troll. Her face is hairy and covered with warts. With a huge hand, she reaches forward and hauls you out of the basket, which she then lets fall to the floor below. She grabs you round the throat and says in a husky voice, "I want paying too." Will you offer her something from your backpack? Try to walk away without giving her anything, or attack her using... wait. Try to talk your way out of giving her anything, or attack her.
We have more. We have more coins. We have more.
You can...
She wants pain. We have to beat her face
You
in.
can... Oh, wow. Oh, snap.
She said she wanted pain too.
She said paying.
Oh, okay.
But that was a
Oh,
good
shit,
one,
dang.
you know?
Well, we have a hollow tube. We have extra gold.
You could offer something from your backpack, or you could just try talking your way out of it, which, you know, which will either end in a fight, or you just end up giving her something. Who knows? It could go either way, or you could eventually be forced to make a choice. Who knows? Or you can just straight up attack her, and be an asshole.
Just give her a gold, another gold piece.
I thought there was something later on it required 2 gold coins, though.
It was 1 gold coin to get the stilts to go.
But you're not
over
going
the
that
chestnut.
way.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
Let me just make something very clear for you. I'm gonna reveal part of the map here. I'm just gonna make this very obvious. Not paying the old man, getting hauled up, was the wrong choice if you had chosen that.
Okay, so whatever was in that one room is
That's just a room that says, okay, you go down the hallway and you get to an intersection, and now you go into that intersection, and then you go into that intersection, and then you go north, and then you go down a chute, and then you're down to the Blood Beast. And you know that intersection that you go to? That intersection is the fun intersection where you get fucked. You remember that intersection where you run into an invisible wall made of static electricity?
oh,
Yeah.
It's a one-way thing. You go down the hallway and you go through just fine. But if you were at 218, to go the opposite way, it blocks you and you get zapped. So it's a dick thing. It's a one-way invisible
Dicks.
magical wall. Alright, so you just want to give her something?
yeah.
Okay.
I already decreased the gold count by another 1.
Okay. I honestly would have just chosen to talk to her a bit, but, you know, that's just me. But it's too late. Losing your hard-earned possessions is becoming a bit of a problem. Lose 1 luck. Without even pausing to thank you, Ivy pushes you out of the chamber through the door, east wall, and you find yourself standing at the end of another tunnel.
Okay.
It's just like, okay, got my stuff. Lose 1 luck. Talking to her was the right option. You could technically talk to her, and you're looking around the room, and you see a portrait, you're like, hey, who's that? And the portrait's like, oh, that's my brother, and you get talking to her, and then you do the really asshole thing, while she's distracted and talking about her brother. You grab a
wander
chair,
off.
smash it over her face, and then you just loot the room and leave. It's not even an option, you just... this is what happens if you try talking your way out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the diamond in that room?
It's not in that room.
Okay.
The ninja's not there.
Of course.
Pretty obvious it's the ninja. This is a person that's forced to work here. So... What? That's really weird. Oh, right, because this is the room you get hauled up into, and this is the one you're going to. Okay. Yes, I know exactly what I've done with my map. I know what I'm doing here. Alright, the tunnel ends at a flight of stone steps leading downwards from the floor below. You can hear the sound of barking dogs. Have you got an old bone with you? You would have gotten that in the troll's room.
Oh.
So, you don't have a bone. You don't have a boner. I'm sorry. No boners.
I got a boner.
No, you've got cough medicine. Unless that gives you boners, though.
No. Gives you constipation because of opiates.
Oh, ew. That's
But
painful.
also take antibiotics, which makes your
Also causes
stomach-
constipation.
No, the opposite.
Oh, it does? Oh, maybe cancel
Yes,
each other out.
And having that is a terrible combination of things to have.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Oh.
It's, I'm guessing occasional blockages by and then you
Followed
like
by
go a little
sprays.
bit. Yeah.
What happens-
Anyways,
What happens
Yep.
is if you cough or sneeze, bad things can happen to you, brother.
No. Oh, no.
Bad things. Bad things.
You have a very, very brown day.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so what's going to happen here is you're going to have a dog here and a dog here. There is nowhere to go except down the steps towards the barking dogs. You reach the bottom, and with your sword drawn, you face two huge black guard dogs, which leap at you one at a time. So, have to fight them one at a time. No special fuck you rules. Which is always a good thing. And, ooh, they pretty much have more or less the same stats, so that makes it easy for me.
and so what are the more or less the same stats?
They both have 7 skill, one has 7 stamina, and one has 8 stamina. But you're going to have to hit them the same amount of times unless you use a point of luck.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, pretty much the same. Hit them 4 times, they go down.
It's not worth it to use the luck with what level it's at.
Yeah, I mean, if you had a luck potion... Oh yeah, I'd so be abusing luck. Oh yeah, this should be 7, shouldn't it? Yeah. Alright, so, well, let's fight a dog. Didn't I... Oh, that's weird. Didn't I just... Oh, that's because I fucked up. Yes, there we go. I'm good at this. I know what I'm doing. Alright. Oh, wow, I roll amazing. Somebody try to beat that.
Okay, we have...
I rolled perfect, basically.
Yes, but we have 12 skill and...
12 skills, so it's my turn.
So, roll above a 7. Oh, well, you rolled exactly the same thing. Excellent. Steam Shovel, roll again. You got this one.
Punch in the face.
Yeah, dog punching. I love dog punching.
Okay, my turn.
What are you, Michael Vick?
No.
Ha
Besides, that would be explosions, wouldn't it?
Okay, so I went with...
Punch,
yeah.
punch. You basically both punch the dog. It needs one more punch to die.
Alright, are you ready for punching?
I'm ready for punching. Oh, you punch that dog real good. Even if the dog's fighting pretty good.
A flurry of fists to that dog's muzzle.
Oh,
Aye!
pile driver
Wait.
that dog. Oh, wow.
Wait, wait. That should have been a 12.
Oh, well, it wouldn't have mattered. Either
How did I
way.
get a 10? How did I get a 10?
Wouldn't have
Whatever.
mattered. So one dog is down, you pile drivered it, and it is out for the count.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll again for the dog, and I think you can beat that. Wow,
Abaddon.
Abaddon.
I am rolling
What's
hot
that dog?
garbage.
Yes.
Oh,
Fuck
wow.
that dog.
All right, let's. Oh, wow. Well, let's roll some more hot
Killing
garbage.
Blown's dog. Bam.
Okay,
Oh no, doggy. The
well,
dog's
let's see.
limping and whimpering and not having a good day, but it's in a ferocious frenzy, and
Yeah,
it is trying to put you in a submission hold, and I don't think it's going too well.
no. For anything other than a clash, you need to roll better than
Well,
8.
you could roll snake eyes.
Yeah, that would clash.
Yeah. The dog might have had a chance. Look, maybe if I gave the
You put the
dog
dog
some
in the
luck
helicopter and his
stats.
head explodes.
Oh no! You show the dog the mirror that makes your head explode.
No, he squeezed his head until it exploded.
Oh, like a zit
Crushed it.
or water.
Yeah.
No, not a watermelon. Well, I guess a watermelon if you had a sledgehammer.
Look, now you want to eat the dog's heart, so we'll have the power of the dog.
Okay, if you win, turn to this page. You may escape. Oh yeah, that's right. You could escape after killing a dog, but you killed them both. So I forgot to mention you could escape after killing one dog.
We can escape even easier now because there are no dogs.
Yeah, but now that you got both dogs killed, maybe they have something.
Dog collar.
Yeah, actually,
So-
you're really good at this. Attached to the collar of one of the guard dogs is a metal capsule. You prise it off the top and find a small tooth inside. It's a leprechaun's tooth, which will bring you good fortune. Add +2 luck. You put the tooth in
Woo.
one of your pockets and set off east along the tunnel.
It didn't help the dog, though.
Pow. So, yeah, and so you get some luck by looting the dogs. I guess you give one. Technically, if you can kill the dogs and you don't mind possibly risking some health, you can technically earn +1 luck because you give possession, lose 1 luck. You get the capsule, get 2 luck.
Yeah.
So let's keep. Oh yes, I love this place. I love this place. This place is great. Okay. That is some 8-bit sounds in the background.
I playing Scott Pilgrim now.
The tunnel veers sharply to the left and comes at an.
Wait,
Sorry.
left?
Well, technically, if you're. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound right at all.
But it depends if we were going.
Whatever. Let's just go with it here. I probably
Yeah.
just made a mess up here, but it
Okay.
will lead that way north no matter what.
Okay.
The tunnel veers sharply to the left, and it comes to an end at a high wall in which there's a door. You hear a ferocious roar from the other side of the wall. You wonder what gargantuan beast could be making such a noise. If you had a coil of rope and a grappling iron, you could use that, or if you don't have them, you could just ignore that.
Take the blue option.
Let's take the blue option. See, I told you the grappling iron would come in handy.
Yeah, figured it would.
Yeah, with those two you can make a grappling hook. Yeah. Iron, do. You tie the rope to the grappling iron and hurl it over the top of the wall. Its hooks digs into the stone, and you begin to haul yourself up. Peering over the top of the wall, you see an enormous dinosaur-like monster thrashing about in a sand-covered pit. Its tough hide is mottled green color, and it stands 10 meters tall on its muscular hind legs. Rows, page turn, of razor-sharp teeth line its gigantic jaws, which open and close with bone-snapping power. There is a large double door in the wall on the far side of the pit, which appears to be the only way out of this section of the dungeon. Will you lower yourself down the rope and into the pit to fight the pit fiend, or throw the bone monkey charm into the pit, if you have one, or try to hook the pit with the grappling iron while sitting on the top of the wall?
Considering we have the bone monkey charm, I think we do. Yeah, we do have monkey bone charms. So let's throw that shit in the pit.
I still like the option they're giving you. You could be like, you know, because this page does not give the handout. I'm going to give you the handout anyways, because you would have gotten the handout if you went through the double doors to enter the sort of arena. I just like the options that they give you. Yeah, just try to hook the T-Rex with the grappling hook. I couldn't get a larger image. I'm sorry. That's what I could find. But yeah, you like swing that rope on the T-Rex and hook it on. Yeah, ride that dino. Oh, best option ever. So, are we gonna use the bone monkey charm?
Yeah.
Oh, come on! The pit fiend is amazing. It's a great fight. You don't want to fight the T-Rex.
No.
I thought
Uh,
Randy Savage was a man.
Yes, but he's a man without a grenade launcher.
I didn't kill with a grenade launcher. I killed them with traps and bombs and war pigs.
I was thinking Laura Croft. I haven't gone.
Well, yeah. Okay, if we're looking at it that way. Okay, throw the bone charm in the thing. The pit fiend's jaws snap at the monkey charm and plucks it out of the air. Suddenly its jaws spring wide open again, forced apart by the charm which has expanded to fill its mouth. While the pit fiend thrashes around the pit trying to get rid of the charm, you lower yourself down into the pit to reach the double doors. In its mad rage, the pit fiend tries to crush you against the side of the wall with its massive body. Test your luck.
Abaddon.
I am getting to it.
Don't roll bad. Oh wow,
Good
you roll
job.
real good actually. You done good. Done me proud. boy.
I done did good.
Where the hell are we at? Center me on Randy. I don't even got no fucking clue.
He just completely
I mean,
lost
got the
track.
map zoomed out
Oh,
so I can see better.
let me admit. And
Well, yeah.
there we go.
Oh,
Yeah, my connection to the Roll20 server did crash and then reset.
Well, it's a good thing I centered you there. Whoa, where is the thing? You take your time.
I just noticed your dogs have a on its cheek,
A what on his cheek?
a mole.
Yeah, don't you know that some dogs have moles on their cheek?
Well, no,
And then
Well,
well, it's not really moles, but it's like where whiskers are coming out on their cheek. Some dogs have
It's a
that.
beauty mark.
at first I thought it
Oh
was.
yeah, I know what you're talking
If
about.
you look at like a German Shepherd, you'll always see like they have
Yeah.
moles on their cheeks with whiskers coming out.
Well, at first I thought it was a one of those painted on teardrops that mimes have.
No.
that or a tattoo of somebody in prison.
Oh yeah.
With somebody, and he killed somebody in prison.
Oh, let's see. I'm trying to. Okay, as the pit fiend slams his body against the wall, you let go of the rope and drop safely to the floor. You run towards the double doors and are relieved to feel them swing open as you push on them. You let them swing shut behind you, and you head north along the tunnel. Nothing really bad happens.
Just minus a couple items that we didn't need.
These were the blue button items.
Yes.
I will though say at this point, you missed the shield.
Aw.
God damn it.
You had to fight the T-Rex to get the shield. And it's actually a better shield than one you had before. But basically, if you had used your previous shield, it would have given you an upgrade. And in this case, you would have gotten your shield back and the upgrade, I guess. Oh. Unfortunately, you missed the shield, and you're going to have to suffer the consequences later. Basically, when you kill the pit fiend, you find out that there's like a trap door in the bottom of the arena, if you will, and then you open it up, and you're like, "Oh, there's a shield down here. Cool." Huh. Cat potions. What's cat potions? I just read the chat. Oh, I should probably turn to the right page instead of the page ahead of the page. Yeah. All right. Walking along, you see a red line painted across the tunnel floor, and notice a sign on the wall which reads, "No weapons beyond this point." If you wish to abandon your weapon before continuing north, you can do that, or you can just say "fuck it" and just go north.
We have that dagger in our inventory still, but
No. Please note, it leads to the blood beast and then to the manticore.
yeah.
So,
It could be like a security checkpoint thing, and they'll give it to us on the other side.
No, I say hold on to this stuff.
what do you say, Steam Shovel?
Let's
I don't fucking know, man. Every decision I've made in this fucking book has been fucking completely fucking wrong.
I don't know. You kind of went north the right way sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's put some into your was.
Are you gonna keep your weapon?
No. Yeah. Let's keep it.
Okay, so 2 for keep it and 1 for I don't fucking dare make a choice.
Let's fucking keep it.
All right.
Make fun of me, man.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
I
The
don't
tunnel
think we are.
leads into a marble-floored hall with pillars rising up the right up to the ceiling. As you cross the floor, your footsteps echo throughout the hallway. Hairs on the back of your neck start to prick as you sense an unseen eye is watching you. Unknown to you, one of your rivals is hiding behind a pillar. It's the ninja, the deadly assassin dressed in black robes. Without a sound, he steps out from behind a pillar and throws a star-edged disc at your back. Instinctively, your inner voice tells you to duck. Test your luck. So basically, it was the ninja who basically painted a red line. Said, nope, no weapons past this point. I'm an asshole. It was the ninja putting a trap for you. Wow, you keep rolling those 4s with those luck checks. So you're lucky. Good. Let's see.
And why didn't they call it a ninja star? Is it or a shuriken? Is it because the word might have been too?
Well, the thing is, they're going from the fact that your character does not know what Eastern weapons look like, so they're describing how they looks like, which is kind of neat because you're like, okay, if they just straight up described it to the player, shuriken or not shuriken, but shuriken, our throwing star. Okay, people would know, but like the character doesn't know what it is. To him, it's just a disc with like pointed ends.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, I actually kind of like those little details. And you get a handout. You finally get to find the bastard who's been laying traps for you. Like cutting part of the rope, so if you took the rope when you jumped over the pit, you'd fall down and break your arm. And other fun things.
Is that the ninja from like the Fighting Fantasy equivalent of ninja stuff? I think it's like Mark of the Ninja or whatever it is.
I don't know. I don't think it is.
It looks very similar to.
It's kind of hard to see the image too because it's kind of small. But one of the things on the image is he has like sort of like a on the palm of his hand that's laying outstretched like that. It has like little spike things. So if he were to like tap you or grab you, you'd get spikes jabbed into you.
Oh, he's got like claws on almost.
It's not claws, but it's like in the palm of his hand. Like I can see that as like an assassin thing where You can.
Oh,
you
those
grapple
are for
them better.
climbing shit.
Yeah.
Those are
Oh.
for climbing
Oh,
stuff.
you could probably use them as a weapon too.
Oh yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
shove
Sure,
them
you
up
could.
somebody's back or into somebody's sword arm, you're probably not going to have a good day with swinging a
They
weapon.
are also semi-useful for blocking.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Yeah.
If you know what you're doing, you make sure you don't get your hand cut off instead.
Oh yeah, it's you pretty much have to do a palm strike to the sword.
Yeah. AKA, you know what you're doing and you do it fast.
Yeah.
All right, let's find Ninja. Let's find Ninja. Where are you, Ninja? Ninja. There we go. There's Ninja. Ninja the Mission Force. I love that show. All right, so this guy, he's kind of a tough one. He's got 11 skill, and he has 9 stamina. Since he's not a beef man, but he is certainly a lot more beefy than some of the other things you fought. And let's just edit this and roll my first roll. And I will read what it says. The razor-sharp disc whistles past your head and bites deep into... bites deep into one of the pillars. Turning to face your would-be assassin, you prepare yourself as he advances, his longsword drawn. Alright, so, beat that 19. Let me see you beat it.
Who's up first? Who's on first?
I don't know. Steam Shovel laughed, so let's
It's
say Tim
my
go first.
turn.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling right at 2d6 12, right? This,
Yeah.
Our skill's still at 12,
Yeah.
according
Yeah.
to Randy's little head.
Yes.
Oh, wow, you just beat that. Damn. Alright. You have fuck-trucked him up real bad. So he goes down to 7 health. I'll roll again. Oh, wow. What do you know? I roll exactly the same thing.
Yes, exactly.
Exact same rolls, too.
How very random of you, random number
I know.
generator.
I got a pretty good
Wah, wah,
seed.
wah, wah.
Ooh.
Alright, let's try this again, only with more numbers. Oh, there we go. I roll something bad. Oh, wow. You rolled a 20 again. Alright. I roll a 15. I wonder what's going to happen.
Steam.
I got it. Yeah!
Yeah, you got
You
it.
got
Oh, I
it.
rolled... Oh, man, I'm rolling hot garbage.
Okay.
Is he dead now?
No, he's
I
got
think
points.
so.
Hit him 2 more times. Wow, I'm good at rolling 15s and rolling 3 and 1, apparently. Oh, wow! Snake Eyes!
I think Steam Shovel can
Wow.
finish him.
Did I mention I'm bad at the random number generator?
Yeah.
You should see how many times I actually die in these books because I can't roll to save my life. Or how it just goes into like a deadlock of both rolling like super low, and it's like, roll something other than the same number. Oh god. And that's me doing with dice too. Well, he's dead. You bastard. You bastard. You killed him after he put all those nice traps for you. If you win, go to this page number. Yeah, you killed a ninja. How do you feel about, manhandling a ninja and power slamming him?
It was Ninja Testicle smashing him.
Okay, and this is where it gets interesting. It says, if you are unarmed, turn to this page. If you still have your weapons, go to that page. Basically, if you're unarmed, you take a sword and rearm yourself, and it's nothing special. And then it explains in exquisite detail about like how a katana looks, but without naming it a katana. Just naming it like a Far Eastern sword of sorts. But you still have your weapons, so you're good to go. You decide to search the ninja and find a cloth bag in the folds of his robe. Inside is a flask of water, some rice wrapped in palm leaf, a jar of ointment, and a beautiful diamond. Will you eat the rice and drink the water, rub some ointment into your wounds, or only take the diamond and leave?
only take the diamond and leave because the ninja probably left one last trap for us.
You don't know that. Besides, you got
God
two
damn
deaths.
it.
You got two deaths.
Rub the ointment. Do it.
All right, let's rub that ointment. Are you guys in agreement, though?
Yeah, sure, let's do it. We'll see what happens since we get the deaths.
We're dead.
All right. All right. Feeling risky here. Okay. The ointment is actually deadly healing ointment.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I bet you thought I was gonna say poison.
Yeah.
You empty the contents of the jar into your hand and apply them to your wounds. Their healing powers take immediate effect, and you feel yourself growing stronger. Add 3 stamina points. If you have not already done so, you may eat the rice and drink the water, or you can just leave with the diamond.
We're at 24 out of 26.
Do you
Let's
need
not
more
push
healing?
our luck.
Well, you got 2 deaths. You could
I
stuff your
know.
face.
It'd be
We're
funny
at
to see it.
24 out of 26.
Want to stuff your face?
That's where the deadly poison's gonna be.
I don't think he's put poison in his food. Pretty much everybody's had food. Even the one dead barbarian that you didn't find had food, and it's actually like a healing item. I will point out this much: the food is safe.
Oh, okay.
The only food that has deadly poison in it is if you choose the asshole
guy.
option of stealing food from a guy who doesn't want to eat the food. There's a reason why he's just carrying the food around. The ninja rations are basic but welcome. Add 1 stamina. If you have not done so already, you may rub the ointment into your wounds or just take the gem and leave. But, yeah, so basically, using the ointment and eating the food is like snapping into Slim Jim. Ah. Oh, you're pretty good on health. And, so I assume you take the diamond and leave, because that's your only choice.
Yeah.
Oh, you have 3 gems out of 3. You know what this means.
We just gotta kill the blood beast and the other thing, and
The
we're good to
manticore.
go.
And then you gotta
Yeah.
do... the only possible way out of the hall, as far as you can see, is by using a chute in the northern wall. You decide to give it a go and climb into the chute. Slide gently down and emerge in another room. Oh, guess what? Shoot. Whoop whoop. Shoot the whoop.
Whoop, shoot down.
So,
Damn.
let's just go straight to 90 then. Alright, let's go to page 90. Boop boop. And there's the blood beast. Let's see if there was anything special.
Do you know the poem?
Have you read the leather-bound book? Yes, you have. I just need to make sure that there's no test your luck thing. And then there's fighting the blood beast. Alright. I'm gonna just pull him down there so I can see him better. And, sure, I just gonna modify this.
Ugh.
16, okay.
Eh.
And as you win your second attack rounds, I hit him twice, and it's like immediate kill him. Yeah. All right. Oh wow, now I'm rolling decent. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, watch you roll double 6s now.
Mr. Steam?
It's Abaddon's turn.
Nope,
Oh.
it's you. It's actually you, dude. Way we've been going. Yeah.
Oh wow. No, Snake Eyes. Wow, Snake Eyes.
You should have said okay and rolled.
Oh wow. The blood beast is not giving no fucks this time.
Yeah.
Whoa, is this your new troll? Oh, there we go. You get your first hit on him. How much health do you have now?
We're down to 20 if I'm doing this correctly.
1, 2, 3, 4. You got hit 4 times.
Okay, I wasn't doing it. That's not right.
Yeah, you got hit for 8.4. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Points. Yeah, that'd be 8. Yeah.
No. I accidentally, the accident got set to -1.
Yeah. No, but it's like you got hit for like 8 damage or something.
No. It got set to -1 as the health.
Oh, that means you'd be dead if you're -1.
Yeah, as I said, that's not right.
Yeah. So did
Okay.
somebody needs to
Steam.
roll against the 19?
Yes, Steam is rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Steam Shovel, no. Oh wow, I'm good at this all of a sudden. I guess I'm making up for all those guys. Oh, never mind.
Suck it down, blood
Critical.
beast.
Oh, it's actually kind of fitting. You finally killed with the double 6. So do you want to eat your last Slim Jim?
We better snap into it.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna lie to snap into that last Slim Jim.
And
So it technically means you've taken 6 damage throughout the entire fight. And boop boop doo. All right. Your blade strikes one of the blood beast's eye, the real eyes, and it thrashes about, and it's having a really shitty day. Move to the next page. We're going up to the Manticore.
we don't have a shield.
No. Alright, Manticore. Oh man, you're right on top of the numbers. Keep doing that. Alright. Have you written, or not written the poem? Oh, I don't think you wrote the poem. Unless you're like from the future. You recognize
Or the past.
Manticore. You have a shield. No, you do not. Alright. Knowing the Manticore will fire... It's not as bad as it would have been if you hadn't read it. Knowing the Manticore will fire the spikes from its tip at... spikes in its tail at you. You run for cover behind one of the pillars. Before you reach it, a volley of spikes flies through the air, and one of them sinks into your arm. Lose 2 stamina. If you're still alive, waste no time and attack the Manticore with your sword. It has time to unleash, or before it has more time to unleash its deadly spikes. Yeah, I'm not good at reading.
Well, we've been going for
Yeah.
over 3 hours.
Well, generally, I'm not very good at reading, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna fill its health up. What I will say, though, is what would have happened if you hadn't read the poem and didn't have a shield is you roll some dice and see how much you get fucked up. And it's something like you could take like up to 10 points of damage or something like that. It's really brutal. Oh, well, you rolled pretty well there. Let's see if I can... Oh, no. Manticore gets hurt.
So he does have a +12 skill.
No, he has 11. Oh, no. Yeah, never mind. I just messed that up. My bad.
Doesn't really matter this time, but
No, it doesn't. I'm just going to adjust it here. Boop.
okay. So, Mr. Shovel,
It's your turn.
What'd you roll again for? You already rolled. Stop rolling extra.
No, I did. No, it's because I was trying to catch up to the one roll that.
Yeah,
Major
it
did.
doesn't fucking matter. Fuck.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's the last fight of the game, as far as you know.
okay, Abaddon rolled.
Oh no! Fuck you, Abaddon. I'm touching you with my Manticore spikes. I have touched you with Manticore spikes. I have touched you with Manticore spikes again.
Quit touching me. I'm gonna show him on the doll where you touched me.
No, I'm gonna touch you again. I'm gonna keep touching you. I'm gonna touch you in the bad place.
Oh.
And I'm gonna make you go to the leprechauns.
Oh God.
Mr.
Yeah.
Steam.
Oh.
Hey.
Nobody can roll today. Okay, now I'm real bad. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I'm not the one who decides the numbers. It is the computer.
Liar. You lies.
You say that, but look, I'm rolling bad. Oh wow, you're also rolling hot garbage. But just enough not hot garbage to actually not hot garbage all this up in the hizzy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm rolling low. I'm lowballing.
That's nasty.
Look, man, it's a manticore. It's got part of his legs chopped off to lower it down further to the ground, so it's more cool.
Uh, I think it's Steam's role.
Yep.
My rolls are terrible
No,
now.
no, your rolls are not terrible.
Whoa, way!
You punch him straight
Look
in
at
his
that.
teeth, and his teeth fall out.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh
fuck
wow,
you.
I rolled garbage again.
Abaddon. Yes. Whoa.
Well,
Okay.
okay, you also roll bad. Oh well, oh, I think you got this. Yeah, you got this. Um, well, you got hurt real badly, and I highly suggest maybe you take a drink of that potion since you've got 2 uses of it and you have not used some yet, and you have no
Well,
slim gems.
but we can use it free during action. I don't know.
You can use it whenever you want. There's no rules when you can't use the potion, and you have 2 uses of it.
Yeah, might as well just fill up and.
Go up to max health. All right. Well, you're back into the gnome fuckery room.
Yeah.
All right. We're
Do we have
at,
an Do we have an emerald? Yes. Do we have a sapphire? Yes. Do we have a diamond?
Yes.
Let me just move you up here so I can see the number better, because I'm just going by the numbers instead of like page, page, page. All right. Yes. Do you have an emerald? You could. You totally have an emerald. So I'm gonna turn to that page. And for anybody who doesn't remember, I will actually pull up the image and just leave it hovering there once I get to it. I'm gonna pull out the handout just for people.
Yeah, I see it. Well, we see it. I see it.
Golden statue. No, no, no. Man, this is hard to find now that they're all marked as I've shown them, except for like a couple.
It's called Final Challenge.
Oh, it is? Okay, thank you. There we go, and I'm gonna zoom in on it if there's anything to zoom in on.
Yes, it's a zoom inable.
Alright, yeah. So, the gnome smiles and says, "Good, have you a sapphire in your possession?" And you totally do. You don't have to die. Let's see. Bum bum bum. Numbers. The gnome, still smiling, says excitedly, "Excellent, just one to go. Do you possess a diamond?" Yes, you do. You totally looted off with the ninja. And let's just page over to here. That ninja's such an asshole. That's why Throm is a great guy, because he didn't just straight up like try to stab you in the back. He has values. He would have said, "All right, now we fight," and then you would have like had the most manly wrestling match ever. And Throm would put on a fake plastic mustache on his face, and then you would wrestle. And he'd also wear a strongman suit. I don't know what's with my imagination. I think I need to go see a doctor.
Or just go to sleep.
I'm not even tired. The gnome jumps in the air, yelling, "Well done! Nobody has ever managed to find all 3 gems before. No wonder why. Now get ready for the final test, which I will explain once and once only, though you could probably read the text again if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
As you can see, the lock on the door has 3 slots labeled A, B, and C, each of which is built to accept a specific gem. You have to put one of 3 gems in each of the slots in the correct order. If you manage this at the first attempt, fine. However, if you put the gems in the wrong slots, you will be blasted by a bolt of energy from the lock, causing you injury. Anyway, as I said, I'm only allowed to help you a little. If you place 1 gem in its correct slot, but get 2 Wrong. I will shout 1 crown, 2 skulls. If you place 3 gems incorrectly, I will shout 3 skulls. You will be allowed to try again and again until you either succeed or die. Are you ready? You signal your readiness with a nod of your head, and walk forward. You place the 3 gems in the slots. Decide which gems you will place in the labeled slots on the next page.
Cough syrup was a bad idea.
Oh, now you have to actually think of on how to solve a puzzle. Okay,
Yeah, sort of.
so your choices are emerald, diamond, diamond, sapphire, emerald, sapphire, emerald, diamond,
Wait. You said emerald?
emerald, diamond, sapphire. It's basically going A, B, C.
Yes.
Then there's diamond, sapphire, emerald. Actually, probably not a bad idea for you to just like write it down on the page.
I am.
Okay.
Well, I'm not typing it out, but I'm writing it down on an actual page.
Well, I meant
It's
like
just-
for everybody else, just like write it
The
down.
game just became Mastermind pretty much.
Yeah, you guessed it. This is literally Mastermind. Good thing
Easy mode, actually, but
it's a very easy.
Yeah, it's only
Mastermind.
3. Yeah, it's only 3
But to
of
be
them.
fair, if they were gonna do a really dickish Mastermind, holy crap, you'd never get past this.
So we're taking 2 hits every time, right? If we mess it up.
You don't know how much damage you'll take.
Oh.
Yeah, you just know an energy bolt will zap you, and you
Okay.
will have a really bad day. All right, so which the last one I read up for you?
diamond, sapphire, emerald.
Okay, so sapphire, emerald, diamond,
Okay.
emerald, sapphire, diamond, diamond, emerald, sapphire.
Is there any clue on how... Wait a minute. I think I got an idea.
Well, one he actually.
And the
When
last
we
one
actually-
is sapphire, diamond, and emerald. Okay,
Fire.
so read the first one up to me.
Okay, the first one reads emerald. Well, the first one reads emerald, diamond, sapphire.
Next one,
Reads diamond, sapphire, emerald,
next one,
sapphire, emerald, diamond,
next one,
emerald, sapphire, diamond,
next one,
diamond, emerald, sapphire,
and the last one.
sapphire, diamond, emerald.
Okay, just double checking so in case you go like, what, this doesn't make sense.
Well, I can read my own shorthand.
Yeah.
Everyone else,
Wait a minute, guys. I think I figured this out. I think it's using some type of rune set, but I don't know exactly how it's translating it.
What?
The
He's-
picture on Final Challenge on the side, like the triangular
Yes.
shape of
Oh.
the thing, it's got 2 logo symbols in the corners, and there's some type of runes. And actually, D resembles the bottom right one, which is the cross with the 2 sticks on the side. That's actually the symbol D in some form of runes.
Okay. It could
He-
also just be they thought it looked cool and they did a
Of
little
course.
research on things and then they just scribbled things to make it look cool.
Well,
So
try.
I don't know about that because I really never made that connection. I just went like, oh, it's Mastermind. Okay, I'll play Mastermind. I'm pretty good at this.
okay.
Let's try. I want to say Emerald Diamond Sapphire was the first thing. That almost sounds too easy, but that's the way I'm reading it almost as. Unless they're like rotating it around a different way.
Oh, let's just.
What do you think, Steam Shovel?
I
Honestly,
say give Abaddon a chance.
okay. I think you're just afraid to make choices.
Oh yeah, because I have no clue. I mean,
Really,
would
the
just-
first one you choose is just like a leap of faith. It's just
Yeah, basically, and then the second one we pick, because we're going with the EDS, the second one we should pick should be the ESD, if it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
so. which row are you going for?
We're doing one.
Yeah, let's do the
You're
first
doing
one.
Emerald,
EDS.
Diamond, Sapphire. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's roll with that. Okay. You just have time to hear the gnome say, 3 skulls! Before a white bolt of energy shoots out from the lock into your chest, knocking you unconscious. Roll 1 dice. Add 6 to the number. Or not,
Ooh.
add 6 to the number. Roll 1 dice, add 1 to the number, and reduce your stamina by the total. So basically, minimum of 2, maximum of 7 damage.
Okay. So we can rule, since 1 didn't work, we can also rule out 4 because, and we can
Actually,
also rule out.
this is
We can also
probably-
rule out 6 and 5, which leaves
This
2 and 3 as the only possible.
This is probably the most useful one to get right off the bat because it
Yeah.
doesn't leave you guessing.
Yeah, so we're left with either diamond, sapphire, emerald, or sapphire, emerald, diamond.
So also you take 5 points of damage from that roll.
Yeah, I did. We
Okay.
were at full from the potion, and
Let's
then-
just go the next one down
If
the
you are
list.
still alive, you come to and are told by the gnome to try again. You chose the wrong gems the last time, so you won't try that combination again, unless you're kind of stupid enough and go, okay, I'll choose this one because you're not writing it down, and then you go there, and then you can choose the same option you chose last time again.
or yeah, 3 choices later.
Yeah. So, yeah. This is actually a really fortuitous one to find. Even if it
Let's
really
do-
hurts.
Let's do DSE.
Yeah,
Diamond, Sapphire, Emerald. Okay.
yeah.
Come on, no whammies, no whammies.
3, 9, 2. Oh, wait, that's a little too far. I got into the rules section and the section where they give you a taste of one of the other books as like advertisement. You just have enough time to hear the gnome say, 3 skulls! Before a white
Wow.
bolt hits you from the lock, knocking you unconscious. The same applies to exactly the same thing. Alright. Oh wow, you just take 2 points of damage. Excellent. Abaddon, your low balling saved you. A lot of damage.
Okay, so all that's. Let me just look at that one. It gets rid of that one.
It's got to be. It's got to be SED then.
Yeah,
I think-
I'm just double checking that it gets rid of the same ones. Yeah, it gets rid of the same
Yeah,
ones.
getting those 2 3 skull ones, like the best thing that could have happened.
Yeah.
It's got to be SED now, I think.
Well, that's the only one left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, third time's the charm, as they say. And guess what? Third time is the charm. You have just... Well, here comes the ending, everyone. You just have time to hear the gnome yell 3 crowns before the lock clicks open. As the heavy door swings slowly outward, the gnome rushes towards it, hurling the glass ball at your feet. Green gas escapes from the broken glass, and you try to avoid inhaling it. Test your luck.
What?
One final dick move.
Ow.
Oh, you have rolled poorly. You roll high when you're not supposed to, and you roll low when you're not supposed to.
It wasn't my roll, that doesn't count. It was Major's
Yep.
roll.
It technically was.
Yeah. That was just for fucks.
And it doesn't help, but it doesn't work anyways. Our luck is too low.
Yeah. Well, without the healing... Well, think of it this way. Without the healing potion, you would have been dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Let's see. Healing potions.
We were at 10 health, so
Covering your no, that's not the right one. That's the one if you do good. I don't want to read the one where you did good. I want to read the one where you did bad. Let's read the one where you forgot to hold your breath. Or maybe you held your breath, but you held it for too long. That could be funny. You breathe in the poisonous gas and start to choke. Lose 3 stamina points. If you're still alive, turn to the next page. That's all it was. It's really not that bad, but it does have a chance to kill you if you got hit by a lot of those lightning bolts and rolled high. Alright, read to 77. Alright, 77. Where's 77? There. You stagger through the open doorway into another tunnel, at the end of which is a welcome sight of daylight. Much to your surprise, you see the gnome lying dead halfway down the tunnel. A crossbow bolt protrudes from the side of his head. The gnome, in his bid for freedom, had fallen foul of the Baron Sukovic's final trap. You walk past him and out into the brilliant sunshine. So, the trap that was supposed to kill you as you go out, well, you don't have to deal with that. I will reveal this. Oh, wait, that wasn't revealing anything. Yeah. There's nothing here, so this is literally the end.
Yay!
As soon as you appear at the tunnel exit, a large crowd of people begins to cheer and shout. You walk down a path lined with jubilant people towards a small rostrum, and there, sitting under a colorful bamboo umbrella, is Baron Sukovic. He looks astonished, as if he never expected to see anybody come out through his Deathtrap Dungeon alive. Now the secret of Fang is known. As the Baron rises from his chair, you climb the steps to the rostrum, bow down before him, and watch as his cold eyes stare at you in utter disbelief. You smile grimly as he offers you his outstretched hand. To the deafening noise of the cheering people of Fang, Baron Sukovic opens a chest containing your prize of 10,000 gold pieces. Then he places a laurel crown on your head and proclaims you the champion of Deathtrap Dungeon.
Let's
That's
kill
the
him.
end. Well, I did some reading. The main character dies from this book. Baron Sukovic did not take kind to losing. So he sent an assassin, and the assassin killed this character later on in like the world's history. Yeah, this character may have won, but he dies later.
But didn't win enough.
Nope. Baron Sukovic does not take losing lightly. On top of it, he lost a province and a lot of money. So after he assassinates you, he goes on to making the second Trial of Champions. And
What a cocksucker.
there he offers 20,000 gold instead, and to try and lure people in. And of course, the person wins. He gets defeated once more, or else there wouldn't be a book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a second book. It's called Trial of Champions, not Deathtrap Dungeon. I've gone through it once, but I barely remember it. I should probably like get my hands on it at some point, but not for this Let's Play. For this Let's Play, I think we're pretty much done with the book, and yeah. So aside from you, Steam Shovel, whose spirits have been beaten down and to the point where
Had
you
to
just
turn to drugs.
had to turn to drugs, and you didn't dare do anything because you were afraid of making bad life choices. How did you all feel? Did you have fun?
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah. These books are actually really fun. I enjoy them, even if they're kind of bullshit. But when you're reading them, you kind of end up cheating. So
Yeah, you bend the rules a bit, and it fixes the shortcomings a good little bit.
yeah, book is basically a DM, and it's a single player type of
Yeah.
DM adventure thing. I guess you could say it's like a video game in book form, really.
Almost.
Yeah,
Speaking
it's
of
like an
games.
RPG video game in book form. What do you say?
Mixed with a little bit of David Cage.
None of you guys have a PS4, do you?
Oh, what's that?
Nope, my friend. What?
Oh,
I know Wayne Adams doesn't.
thank you, OG, for joining us. By the way,
Oh.
yeah, he says congrats to everybody in the stream chat.
Whee! Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So you beat the Deathtrap Dungeon with. You beat a little faster than I expected, but then again, that's because I figured, let's go for the long haul and just kind of power through it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna show you all of the, as a bonus, all the very, very few things that you missed, and I will show you the rest of the dungeon. First thing, you missed this awesome, awesome art of two goblins fighting. Totally. You could definitely tell that they're not very good wrestlers. They're biting and everything. Yeah.
Well, that's how I win all my fights.
Well, only Mike Tyson does that though.
That's
No,
only if you do yours.
I could go in wrestling. There's nothing wrong with that.
And the last image is this one.
Ow.
So that was the one barbarian contestant you did not meet. That's the one contestant you never ran into. And I'm going to show you exactly where that room is. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. I'm going to push that over there. This dead end up here. That is where he was. You would have found a dead corpse. You could loot his body, get some healing item. You could go over to the goblet, pick it up, but it is arrow traps, and if you're lucky, you get hit by nothing and just get a silver cup that does nothing. But yeah, like complete red herring. There's a lot of red herrings in this book. You have a lot of items you never used for anything.
Well, we did get a sweet dagger out of all of that.
Yeah, you got some mementos.
We're
And I'm
dead,
gonna-
though.
A what?
We're dead, though. The Baron is assassinated. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, the assassin's definitely a piece of shit. And this is the rest of the starting of the side dungeon that you didn't explore. It wasn't really that much.
And we didn't have anything worth a shit in it. Cause
It
we
really didn't. Okay, so if you had kept going all the way west, you would have found the goblins fighting. I believe that's where we would have found the goblins fighting. And what's in the bag is a jug full of horrible acid. You could, and you were given the choices when you find the jug of acid. You can drink it, in which case there's a good chance you'll die or just take a whole bunch of damage. Or you can dip a piece of cloth in it to test it. They're giving you the option to test it. So I'm wondering who just decided to chug it down to see. I don't need to test it. Probably something bad will happen if I test it. I should just drink it straight up. And this is the acid you would have used on the handy door all the way back in the wrong passage. There was also a bell you could ring, which would straight up kill you if you failed your skill checks. Or not skill checks, if you just chose the wrong option after ringing it. There was, let's see, there was like some poles where it was like you got the option to either walk between the poles and not touch them, or walk on top of the poles and try not to touch the floor, and make you guess which was the trap. The trap was if you step on the poles, they explode and splinter into your leg. So you're supposed to step around them. That's kind of like the highlights of what was kind of in that area. I don't remember what was the path straight up. There might have been the goblins instead, and the other one was just kind of like a bunch of fuck you traps. But there wasn't anything of interest or any noteworthy. It took me an entire day to map this out and reread the entire book. It's not a hard read. Why is there a Q all the way here in the corner?
Where?
Let me show you. I know it was one of you guys.
That was
It was me. I didn't figure out how to draw.
Oh, somebody, probably the person who wrote the fuck room conjunction.
I
Because
think that
Yes.
was me. I think
Okay.
that was me, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was probably an accident that I drew that over there because it was blacked out and I was just doodling.
yeah,
Yeah, I never picked that color. That's Abaddon.
yeah.
Yeah, it was probably me then.
But yeah, basically, I did do the mistake we found out because it was supposed to go like that and not like that.
Oh, okay.
And I think the idea was, you go to the elf. She says you need a diamond. You go up here, and then you say, old man, I'm not gonna trust you. I'm not gonna go in. You're a fucking basket case. I'm gonna go the other way. And then you go down there, and then you go up to that one dead end where you're like, oh, there's a diamond on the floor. I'm gonna go get it. It doesn't even say a diamond. It just says like a gem, but the picture shows it seems kind of clear, so maybe it's a diamond.
Yeah.
And you automatically think, I need gems. You run in and get smushed. Actually, I believe for the longest time when reading this book, I thought that was the diamond you needed. And I'm like, well, how do you get this diamond? I haven't found that vial that tells you it's a trap, so then again, I was like a kid. I was a dumb kid when I read it, so somehow I wasn't sure what an illusion was at that point. So, which I could see if I'm like 10 or 8 years old or something like that, and I'm reading the word illusion. What does illusion mean?
Yeah.
Indeed.
This was not my first of the books. The first book was Warlock on Top of Fire Mountain or something like the second Deathtrap, or not Deathtrap, but the second of the books in this series.
I didn't do a dumb 10-year-old well. I actually knew how to look up words in a dictionary.
Oh, well, the thing is, I was too lazy to read up in a dictionary. Plus, it was written in Danish, so there might have been some loss in the translation or something that they wrote it a little bit differently.
Mm.
I have no idea. I just remember I got really frustrated, and I kept thinking that's what the diamond was, and I kept reading that same section over and over and over, and was like wondering why you couldn't get the diamond. What I was doing wrong? There had to be some alternate way you could get in this room and get the diamond and then leave, because that's where it must have been. And then eventually I just started exploring the book. I'm like, oh wait, there's a ninja and he has a diamond. Well, let's get that.
Mm.
Yeah, that'll fix things.
One of my other favorite books, and that's just because I like the Call of Cthulhu type stuff. I believe it's called something like Hell House or something like that, but it's very like reminiscent of like Call of Cthulhu because you literally have a sanity stat and you can die if it goes too low, or bad things can happen if it's too low and you start seeing and hearing things in certain rooms, or things that shouldn't be there starts appearing and tries to attack you and kill you because your sanity's low and you're going crazy. Oh, good times, good times. I'm just gonna kind of zoom out so people can see the entire dungeon.
Yay.
So we defeated the original Deathtrap Dungeon. I'm still missing the rest of the game. Not looking forward to it, but it also means I have less to do on my schedule.
I'm gonna get drunk.
Oh, well, I think you're gonna get stoned off your ass with that
No,
medicine.
no. For that, I'm gonna get drunk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, as long as you're not too sick, I guess. How many levels am I missing in the video game? I'm missing like 3 or 4 levels. Something like that. It'll be interesting to see what the death count goes up to. Currently, it's on 81 since I last played. So, yeah, I'm getting up to the 100. Some of the people who chose like 400 or 500. Oh, holy crap! I mean, I could see myself maybe dying 200 or 300 times if I didn't know how to get through the entire game, more or less.
I wasn't taking that in consideration, I think. So that's probably where my 250 is not going to succeed. It ain't gonna
I've
happen.
mentioned to people though several times before that I have played this before. I kind of know what I'm doing, but it was like a year ago when I last played it. So some things have kind of gotten lost to my memory. But one thing I'll do for people is I will take the images the handout images and sort of post them in the thread in a separate but post for themselves, and probably also update the monster list and stuff like that of things that I've met in the video game. So look forward to that, and hopefully I'll see you next week when I do the video game.
Okie dokie.
See you all then. Have a good night.
All right.
And congratulations
Take care.
for winning the Deathtrap Dungeon. Enjoy your 10,000 gold before you get murdered.
Yay.
Hookers and cocaine, man. Hookers and cocaine.
Oh, gotta live.